I'm not happy with you. You have a monitor on your ankle. It's been dead. Is it still dead now?
I keep my charger with me. I keep it with me wherever I go. But my ankle monitor is messed up. They said it's not functioning. So sometimes.
Felicia, tell me what's going on with Mr. McCollum now.
So I believe on the 2nd, we lost service until the 5th. And then it came back on, and then on the 8th, his last court date, it went off again for about 6 hours. I reached out to get the specific times, but I haven't heard back yet on that. But it was off for a confirmed 6 hours, and we have received signals since then back.
Yeah.
All right, pause right here. This is a big deal. An ankle monitor going dead isn't just a tech issue, it's a bond compliance issue. Courts don't care if it's wet, glitchy, or annoying. You are responsible for that device 24/7. Question for you guys. Should technical excuses ever outweigh court orders?
And we send messages out to tell them to report 49 to have the device inspected as well. And if they have any issues with that, they're instructed very thoroughly to let us know.
Yeah, I keep my charger with me, but I think it's something wrong with my thing because the thing got off and it gets wet when I get in the shower.
You keep your charger on you, but you don't use the charger because it has gone dead over and over. And I don't care if you come here with a baby to try to save your ass from going into custody.
I'm not trying to save him. I'm the only one that could have watched him right now.
What's going to happen if you go to jail? These are things that you think about when you're in the free world and when you have bond conditions. Because when you break the bond conditions, what happens to you?
So I did call them and tell them that I think it's a malfunction with my thing. They said they could see my signal, and they give me.
You repeatedly have the device that goes out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call these people. But you are though. The device has gone dead. 3 days over there. Now 6 hours over here. What am I supposed to do?
I was unaware of it being dead. I put it on the charger.
She's telling me they reached out to you.
No, they do. Every time they call me, I put it on the charger. They call me. They do call me and I put it on the charger.
Why do they have to call you to even tell you to put it on the charger, Mr. McCollum?
Sometimes I'm at school. A lot of times a day I can't charge it at school. My charger is not close to my barber station. So
why can't you charge it at night when you're at home with the baby?
I do. Sometimes
This is where things turn dangerous for the defendant. The judge isn't debating intent anymore. He's looking at a pattern. Multiple outages plus excuses equals credibility gone. In court, once a judge thinks you're dodging responsibility, the conversation shifts from fix the problem to enforce consequences.
It acts as if it's charging, but it's not charging. So it's not that I'm not trying not to charge. I do try to charge it every day.
Judge, I would ask if the court would instruct him to go by 49 Sanderson today, just for them to check the device, and if there is something wrong, for them to put it.
I'm putting him in jail. I don't know what you're going to do with this kid, man.
I haven't done anything wrong, sir. I promise.
But you have done something wrong. You've repeatedly done something wrong.
But my ankle monitor, I didn't know it was dead. I promise you, I go to school every day. This is what I do. I go to school.
How does the monitor let him know that it's dead?
So we send messages, and I also see a few times we send siren alerts to the device as well.
Yeah,
and then I have multiple dates of text messages informing the client to charge the battery.
And they call me, and I answer the phone, and I charge it. I charge it every time they call me. I'm not making no excuse. This is what I do. I go to school every day. And
The reality is, you tell me something, but the machine tells me something different, Mr. McCollum. That's the reality.
Ask if we could get, can we get it inspected and get it checked out, please? Because I know it's not.
That is what you're supposed to do at the first instance that there is a problem.
I did call them, and it's on record.
You calling has nothing. It doesn't do anything. You have to actually go down to the place and have it serviced if it's malfunctioning. But you don't.
No malfunctions with it, sir. I promise. I called them. They told me there was no malfunctions because it was going off at first. When I was at school one time, I said, "What's wrong with it?" I've never been on ankle monitor before, so I said, "What's wrong with it?" I called them. They said, do you have service to outlet? I said no, but I went to a place next door to my school and I tried to charge and they said they still not getting signal from me. They still weren't getting signal. So if we can get it changed or get it looked at least,
Judge, I would ask if he could get a new device, if we could reset this a week, and if
Here's what we're going to do. I'm now
Phew. When a judge says, disingenuous, that's courtroom language for, I don't believe you. And once trust is broken, mercy is off the table. This is also a reminder. Bringing a child to court doesn't shield you, it raises the stakes. Do you think the judge crossed a line here? Or was this necessary tough love?
sending you for a drug and alcohol test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system.
sir,
Do you understand?
sir,
You were to come back tomorrow. Don't come with a baby. Do you understand me?
sir,
Don't come back here with the baby.
sir,
Because if you're here and I put you in custody for one reason or the other, I will call CPS. Do you understand?
sir.
But here, whoever you are, I don't care who you are, we will hold you accountable. And if you continue to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, there will be issues. Do you understand? I will not entertain you telling me I got to do this, I got to do that, and I have malfunction, this. They reach out to you ad nauseum to tell you that there are issues, and you coming here and telling me, well, I don't know about this, I don't know, it's disingenuous.
I just get it. Ankle monitor looked
just go to 49
at. Where is that?
49 Sanderson.
First thing is first, I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test. And then I will give you the benefit of the doubt right after. Have you go to this place to see if there actually is something wrong. You will be back here tomorrow. Understand? Okay, honey.
Judge, they want, do you have someone else to watch the baby because they want the child?
I wanted to take a drug test today.
I can
Tell
set
you,
an
man.
appointment, but they won't allow them to with the child.
I could wait outside until somebody come.
Do you have someone here with you today?
No, sir, but I'll just wait outside, the address
So-
until I can get somebody to come.
Do that.
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right. See you, Mr. McCollum. We'll see you tomorrow.
Quick legal breakdown here because this escalated fast. No field sobriety test doesn't kill a DWI case when there's officer observations, resistance, assault, and a blood warrant. That combo is usually more than enough for probable cause. Let me know, would you fight this case or take the bond conditions?
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, you're charged with, please spit the gum out. Do you have a trash that you can spit so you're not smacking like? Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Officers observed the defendant driving a family place without lights on at night. Officers used the intercom to tell the defendant to turn her lights on. The defendant pulled over into a parking lot. Officer approached the defendant to ask why she did not have her lights on and observed strong odor of alcoholic beverage. Officer detained the defendant and placed her in the back of the patrol vehicle to wait for a secondary unit to assist. When officers returned to the patrol vehicle with backup, defendant had slipped out of one handcuff, and while officer attempted to place her back into handcuffs, defendant bit one officer and kicked the other. Defendant was taken to JPC and a blood warrant was signed and executed.
They didn't, I guess because of that, they didn't do any field sobriety tests on the scene. They didn't do any at the station, I guess, either.
Right, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Barrows, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I will randomly test you. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a valid Texas driver license, ma'am?
No, sir.
Then you're not allowed to drive. I'm making that a condition of your bond as well, and you're going to sign with me today a promise. This is an affidavit that you're going to sign that you're not to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason. And I don't care what your excuse is. If you drive, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you want to drive, go get a license, get liability insurance, show us that you have this, and then I'll happily take this restriction off. But until that point, if I find that you drive, I'm going to go nuts on the bond. Do you understand? Okay. So you have a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stand to us, Mr. Brooker, and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging phone calls or text messages, likewise, I'll issue a warrant. No more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. We'll have you sign a reset with Victoria. You'll meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go.
Thank you, Judge. Step over here. Thank you, State.
Thank you.
John, come on up. He did re-enroll in school, Judge, as instructed.
So are you appointed or are you retained in this case? Is Mom here as well?
Yes, yes, she is.
Come up, Mom. You can come up.
Judge, for Barrows, did we have any special bond conditions for trial?
Same as normal with the DWI. And then she's here in shorts, man. I'm gonna talk to her here in a second.
I'll speak with the judge.
No more marijuana. Do you understand? I will test you 40 to 45 days from today. If you test positive again, that tells me that you've continued to smoke. I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to make your bond high. You got to understand, your mom probably doesn't have a lot of money as it is. Every time you go to jail, it's going to cost her money to get you out when she could be feeding and using that for rent. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You are also to stay in school, not hang out with the people that you were in this car. No associating with the co-defendants in this case. No weapons. Stay in school. Do you understand? We've now given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with counsel, and he will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to give you any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything that you'd like to add? Do you need anything? Because I don't know how he is when he's at home with you. Does he act up? Does he help you out?
Yes, he helps me out. Does side jobs at home. Recently, I was able to get him enrolled back into his homeschooling program, so he's actively working on it.
Okay, I'm going to want proof that he's actually enrolled in school and actually doing well.
And provided it's online.
Great. And I'm also giving him a curfew because I don't want you out in the middle of the night. You're getting a curfew at 10 p.m. and I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not out. Do you understand?
Sir.
Don't act a fool. You start being a danger in the free world, I will take the free world away from you in a second. My only concern is public safety. And when you're in a stolen car with a bunch of other people with stolen guns and everything, that's not a good look. All you're going to do is end up with a number on your back perpetually in and out of jail, never amounting to anything. That's not a good way to go through life. Life is a journey. It can be a great journey where it's filled with love, fun, vacations, nice cars, or it can be a miserable, rotten toilet of an existence where you never have any money. You argue with everyone about everything because you ain't got no money, you got no education to be able to support yourself. That's not a good way.
This moment is critical. Once CPS and prior history enter the chat, the court's priority shifts to child safety above all else. That's why the judge shuts her down mid-sentence. Anything said now can worsen the case. Rule of thumb: court is not the place to explain your side without a lawyer.
You don't go through life like that. And it starts now at 17. You understand, Mr. Melendez? You won't get any more warnings from me. Straighten up and fly right. You stay with me. Okay, guys, thanks. We will pay for everything for you, so it shouldn't be a dime out of your pocket, okay? All right, Mom, thanks. Samantha Walker. Ms. Walker, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On November 4th, 2024, an officer was dispatched to a family disturbance call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, a 15-year-old, stated that the defendant, her mother, assaulted her after they got into a verbal argument. The complainant stated the defendant displayed verbally aggressive behavior towards her, grabbed a hold of the complainant's left wrist, and said, "If you come near me, I'll beat your ass," and began to engage in a physical altercation with the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant, using both open hands, placed the complainant in a headlock, and the complainant felt pain. Both law enforcement and CPS records indicate a history of physical altercations and verbal altercations between the complainant and the defendant, and the officer observed video footage showing the defendant acting as the primary aggressor towards the complainant and observed a minor injury cut on the complainant's left arm.
So we have prior violence, any prior charges?
There's no prior
Any-
charge.
No
Your Honor.
prior injury to a child, felony charges?
No, Your Honor.
Child means 14 years or younger. Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
No, Your Honor,
Don't. Now's not the time, ma'am. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I've got a bunch of DAs here. Anything you say, they're gonna use it against you. Guys, what do we do about contact? You know? Yeah, well, so Michael, I need your help. You know, this is a 15-year-old child. We have a history of violence allegedly between mom and daughter.
Yes, Judge.
Now we have an assault case against a 15-year-old. And according to what Alex says, there's a history of it. It's unacceptable.
Judge.
Do you have a lawyer, ma'am?
I'll be retaining the lawyer, but there's no history of violence between us.
You're calling for a walker?
Yes.
Which walker?
Walker. It's in custody. Thank you.
Okay.
So, what my plan was, and I already spoke to my people about this, is we were going to check the offense report to see where the child was taken. Were they taken to CPS custody, state custody? Was there some other guardian? Once we're aware of where the child is, we are going to be asking for a no contact order to be granted based off of the allegations of the history.
What about now? Is there something that we can do now as far as finding out where the child is?
Well,
You know?
we're going to call CPS today and see if they're in state custody. The offense report also might indicate where it is. If not, we can call the officer and they should know.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I think it's serious. I mean, if we have a history of violence, I don't want that to happen anymore.
There's no,
I know that you're telling me no, but I have other people that are telling me differently.
I've never,
Okay, well, ma'am, don't. Now's not the time. But my primary concern is the protection of every single person in Harris County, bar none. That's it. Especially if it's a child. And
I'm not a threat to my child, I promise
you
you.
are now charged with assault, ma'am, on that 15-year-old child.
I never assault.
Stop. Now's not the time. I'm just trying to tell you, if I find that there is a history of violence with the child, I'm going to order you not to have contact with this child.
I understand,
As it stands now,
but I promise there's no
I'm
history
entering
of
in called a
violence.
magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies EJ as a protected individual. You
I have to take her to appointments and stuff like that.
please listen. Okay, I know that you're trying to think of stuff to say,
No,
but
I'm
I
being
want you to
honest.
listen because this is very important stuff. And if you don't hear it correctly, you do something to violate this court order, they're going to file additional charges against you. I'm entering in an order for protection for that 15-year-old child. She's now a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon. Typically, this also comes with a residential restriction that you're not to go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? Okay, I'm entering this order now. We will try to figure out about how we go from here, but my only concern is the protection of this child. To me, nothing else matters.
She's protected.
I know that you're telling me one thing, but the evidence will show what it shows, and that's going to point to whose side is correct. So for now, I'm just going to have them reach out to see where the child is and how we go forward. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then we'll just have you take a seat in the jury box, please. Okay?
Your Honor, I'm here on Leo. Leo's the last name, Leo Terrence. And he's here today, Your Honor. This was rolled over from yesterday. And we have an issue on the PTI. We need to bring to the attention of the court. There was some violation. Yes, sir, he is here.
Come up, Mr. Leo.
There's some issues, violations. Mr. Nathan is PTI chief, is willing to agree to extension of the PTI. He had just almost about to finish it when the violation occurred, but they're willing to agree to a 6-month extension. We're before the court today to request to see if the judge will agree and approve that 6-month extension on this PTI. I'll let your staff here advise you on those violations.
A lot of it depends on how he was doing. Has he done anything? Has he done most of it? What are the hiccups? Is he continuing to use?
Yes, sir. In that regard.
And here's the harsh truth of diversion programs. They only work if you work them. Courts see continued drug use as a sign you don't want dismissal. This judge spells it out perfectly. If you can afford weed, you can afford compliance. Be honest. Should second chances have an expiration date?
He is scheduled for 2 classes. One is being November 13th. What are the 2 dates?
November 13th, 15th, 6 p.m. to 9, and second class is on December 2nd, from 6 to 9. That's virtual.
So those are the 2 classes they had set him up for.
What has he done?
He has to complete the DWI education course and the effective decision making. Those are the classes he's registered for.
Wow, he hadn't even done that, and it's...
So he's kind of financial hardship, so they're doing all of the programs in-house. His device has been in lockout since July. They've been drug testing him more frequently because of that. His last 5 drug tests were positive for marijuana.
You don't say. If I test you now, what are you going to test positive for? Really? Really? I'll send you right now. We'll see.
His last drug test was October 16th, and he was positive for marijuana. So they want to extend him for 6 months to allow him to complete the 2 classes in Iowa.
Joe, he hasn't done anything. All he's done is continue to smoke weed the whole time.
Your Honor, I did sit down before he approached, and he assured me that he had stopped. I told him to be talking to you and that you would test him, and I gave them the option because I was willing to speak with the DA too to see where they wanted to go with this and talk with the client as well about that. One of the things about the machine, he says, as you said, he's been out of a job, and the probation officer's working on him, knows that, and that's why he hadn't been able to pay for the installation of the machine, which is no excuse.
But he has enough money to smoke weed. People spend money where they want to spend money, right? If you truly want to do something, there's always a way. So when someone is not working, it's because they choose not to work, not because they can't work. If you really wanted to work, you could. It's a matter of you just don't want to. And I get it. But don't come here asking for us to be lenient when you don't do anything. You've been in lockout since last July? You've been in lockout for an entire year. And Joe, if I send you for a test right now, what are you going to test positive for? Man.
I ain't been smoking at all.
Look,
so I just have no marijuana and nothing. I don't do no other drugs.
No, you're in a diversion program where the idea is you're supposed to stay clean, and when you do, the reward is that they dismiss your case. And if you do, you don't even have to do that much. All you got to do is 2 classes, right? And just stay out of trouble. And they dismissed the case. Joe.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I wanted the opportunity that if
he's been in lockout for an entire year.
I was going to talk with PTA and see if there's another resolution of the situation and see what options. He wanted me to check on that. If the court was not in, I explained to him 6 more months means he needs to be in compliance 6 months.
Yeah, I'm not, and he's not been in compliance at all for anything. I'm not inclined to do another 6-month reset for him to just do nothing for another 6 months. I mean, we're delaying the inevitable. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I
So
understand.
you might as just
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we'll talk to him right now, and thank you for the opportunity to come before you.
Sure. Joe, I love you, man. And I'd say that of all the people that come here with violations, 99% we do. But you got to show that you want it, that you really have a willingness to do it.
Yes, sir.
And when you don't, really, I mean, the program is designed to reward people who faithfully work for it. And I get that there are hiccups in life. But when you do nothing, you've been in lockout for an entire year, you literally have done nothing for an entire year, and all you've done is continue to smoke weed the whole time, that shows us you don't care. So why would we care? You know? All right, you guys talk, let me know what you want to do. You must either accept or we're going to set your case for trial today. Okay? All right, please.
Your Honor, I have one other one, Brenda Reese.
Sure.
The court had asked me to approach on this one. This is a client who's also working toward dismissal. He just needs one more reset in order to get the funds to pay for the driver's license. Which is the last
I mean, it's 140 days. If you need more time, of course.
Your Honor.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever you need,
Thank you very much.
of course. Mr. Elick.
Your Honor, I'm Samantha Walker, and
Guys ever get a call back?
no, Judge, we did it.
So, Judge, I met with the defendant with defense in the room.
Oh, okay.
I'll let defense.
Your Honor, I showed him some video of the alleged assault, I believe. Of course, I haven't gone through the state's discovery, but this, in my opinion, is a child out of control. She's on juvenile probation in Tarrant County, according to her mother. The complaint says that she caused bodily injury by grabbing her. I mean, the complaining witness has a statue. She's threatening to get a knife. She's bigger and stronger than my client. My client's called the police numerous times.
This is why we appoint. There's always two sides, right?
I think this is almost enabling the child. When the police come, the police saw all this, but they're so sick of going out there. They're like, we're somewhere.
But I don't understand why they wouldn't, if you see this. Michael, did you see it?
I saw the video, Judge. Based off of what I saw and what defense told me, I'm unopposed to removing the residency restriction, to not granting a MOAP at all. And to just
no more.
I wouldn't.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you think, I'll go with what you think.
Based off what they're telling me, Judge, and I did corroborate some of the information as well. We're just going to subpoena the CPS records to take a look.
Come up, Ms. Walker. Come up. So I guess the $25 million question is, how do you wrangle in a child who's out of control?
I've been doing everything in my power to love her, do everything to help her get some type of mental help. I've had her admitted to several programs. I've even contacted CPS myself personally, had them come out to the house. She got up and walked out on us. I've tried therapy. I've tried medication.
Hell hath no fury as a scorned 15-year-old. I tell you what, I mean, I remember I was 15. Oh God. And I hope it doesn't, I mean, I know it's going to happen to me, but what's she on probation for?
Trying to stab her older sister, my other daughter.
And that's in Tarrant County.
In Tarrant County.
And a juvenile case.
Another felony.
Okay. So I'm at your disposal. I guess whatever you want, ma'am. I'll take off I won't do the order for protection. Just be careful, you know. I won't put I'm not going to put any conditions either, I guess, you know.
I would just say no threatening or harassing, Judge, if the court's inclined to do that. This is some sort of.
I mean, how do you handle a 15-year-old? You know,
how can you be a parent if, you know, it's almost like you're disarmed and the child can do whatever she wants, and if you touch me, well, then you're going to jail, Mom.
Correct.
No, I mean, imagine that. The child will have unfettered access to.
And the arresting officer told her, if you feel triggered, You can leave and take a walk. Well, that walk turned into her being gone for 7 days.
My Lord. You can bring her here?
Huh?
She'll come here. I can try to talk to her.
Yeah,
Show her the jail. I don't
she's
know.
been to jail in Tarrant County already because she continues to violate.
Well, that's the juvenile detention, it's not the same thing.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how worse juvenile detention is versus regular.
And she had an ankle monitor, but it was cut off.
It's not like the jail.
Really?
Yeah, they're in plain clothes, they're not in handcuffs, they have plenty of hours.
Really?
It's completely different.
It might as well be a playground.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It's not like Dr. Phil where he sent them to the.
No.
Okay.
It's a playground.
No.
I'm not going to put in, just be careful. You know, it's evident she's bringing you down too. And I'm so sorry for it. You know, you're welcome to come bring her here. We'll try to help you out.
Yes.
If she'll listen to me, I'll try to talk to her or whatever you need. We're at your disposal, you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You ever need funds for anything, just let me know.
Okay.
That's why, you know, I wanted to appoint you someone because there's always two sides, right? You know, we get one side here, but a lot of times you don't get the other side. And a lot of times we take that for granted. And it's good to have another ear in just so that we always know, we get a complete picture, and it's just so important. So
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry you're going through that, and I hope it gets better. You know, if you keep loving, I gotta imagine she's gonna get better, really. Because I tell you, I was the same way. Hell on wheels. You know, and if it weren't for my folks, holy moly, I don't know where I would be, you know, really. So, okay, man, thanks. So we've given you a lawyer. Just stay in touch with James. He'll tell you when to come back, what you need to do. I'll waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time to come into court. Just stay in touch, and then you guys work it out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck to you.
So the protective order and the.
No conditions,
And no conditions. Okay.
Just,
Well, just hold on to it, but.
yeah, we'll shred it. Just shred it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Just collapse.
We're going to do that plea on Leo.
Okay, of course.
Mr. Leo?
Yeah, Mike did.
Mr. Michael, what was his last name again?
Leo was the last.
That's right.
Terrence Leo.
You know, Mr. Leo, you got into this program, and may not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be in a year, but one day you're going to kick yourself for not making this work, because now this DWI will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. And this is important because if you ever get pulled over in a car, first thing an officer does is they look at your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI and they come up and they smell weed on your car, they smell alcohol, what do you think they're going to do to you? Right. What we're doing today, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. No more catch and release. Do you understand? So if you want to get lit, you want to have 52 beers, 32 joints, don't get into a car, because you do, there's going to be a lot to pay. Not only that, but there is a surcharge of around $3,000 in this case that you'll be responsible for. Not to mention the court cost, which is another $500 something. Yeah, when you get a DWI, it's really expensive. You get a second DWI, it's around $7,000 in fines and fees and surcharges. And if you don't pay it, you don't get a license. And you don't get a license until you pay it. So it will be in an indefinite suspension. Do you understand? DWI in Harris County, it's big business. Not only that, it's so dangerous, it's ridiculous. So how do they get you to recognize that? By hitting you where it hurts, in the pocketbook. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen or possible immigration consequence, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. Like I said, it'll be there forever. You can never come back and complain about this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty, and I will sentence you to 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 4 that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Do not drive until you get a license. So what are you doing with yourself these days?
Looking for a job.
When was the last time you even had a full-time job?
Last time it's been like 4 months since I couldn't get Ubers back and forth because it was like 40 minutes away, so I couldn't afford the Uber. So They basically let me off because I couldn't show up. So I've been 11 interviews. I've done a lot of applications as well. I've been just trying to find me a job.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes.
Okay. You know, the idea in life is that you were young and you bust your ass when you're young so you don't end up 70 years old without a pot to piss in. Because I'm going to tell you, the older you get, the more difficult life gets. And if you don't have a pot to piss in when you're older, life will be all the more difficult. You work hard, you set yourself up now so that you have a future and that you have a nest egg when you're old, because you're not going to be young and vibrant forever. At some point, your knees start hurting, your back gives out, you get bald, you get fat, you get ugly, you smell bad, you get hair where you never know it even exists and starts coming out. It doesn't get easier. And if you don't have money, this life will really suck for you. So you work hard now so that you have money in the future, and take vacations, you buy nice cars. People divorce now because all they do is they fight, and they fight about money. That's why half of this population is divorced, because they ain't got no money. Do something with yourself, Mr. Leo. I will give you this now. I will roll your court costs, and I will quash your otherwise $3,000 surcharge. But if you come back, look forward to HE double hockey sticks, if you catch my drift. If you understand, next time it's going to cost you big. Do something with your life. Don't be a wastoid like. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate it very much.
Well, you know, Leo, Mr. Leo, we want what's best for you. What you're doing now is you're doing nothing. And you will end up as a nothing. Just smoking weed all day. You got to stop. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
We were just requesting on waivers for life.
Okay.
I talked to his attorney up in Wisconsin, and he said that he had initially reached out to him 4 years ago. And then he fell off the face of the earth for a period of time. So it wasn't as if he forgot it completely, but his attorney's advice up there was go ahead and, hit the waiver, reschedule the case. If they come to get him, we'll deal with it up here. If not, that's how that is.
They've indicated that they want him.
Yeah, but he knows the folks in Dane County, the county that's in, and so he said he would.
Meaning he knows the officers there?
Yeah, I mean, he practices law there. It's a small county.
Oh, no, okay. I thought you were talking about the lawyer says he knows people. I thought you meant Mr. White.
What he's saying is that
he doesn't think they'll come?
he said they won't come to Illinois.
Well, if they don't come, then he gets released. But
exactly.
Bring out Mr. White, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
But if that's the case, he still needs to take care of this.
And that's what I want him. I'm going to impart to him now that no matter, even if you get released.
Yeah. And do you automatically reset this case for 15 days, or how does it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ms. Tang, you'll take care of that?
And in the interim, if we figure out something new, we'll let you guys know so that you guys are in the know of everything that happens.
Absolutely. So, where will you guys be for Thanksgiving? Is it your house?
Yeah.
At your house? Does she have?
No, usually at Babush's house.
Okay.
Because she loves to cook and she's great. So we just go to her house. My wife's mother's-in-law.
The question I always ask is, what is your favorite?
That's stuffing.
Is it
It's
good?
great. Oh, man.
Do you have to put gravy on it, or is it good enough?
No, gravy. She makes a mushroom gravy like this. It's like you start salivating. It's like, man, I can't wait.
How about you, Ms. Tang? What's your
2 weeks, right?
Corn cups, yes.
Yeah.
Corn casserole or green casserole.
corn casserole?
Wait. Sounds good.
All right, let's
Mr. White, I want you to understand a couple things. Your lawyer has been tenacious in trying to get you a bond, as is your family.
Love Mike, he's a good guy.
But it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with me, and more importantly, it has to do with you. And you have to understand that you can't continue the way things are going for 24 years and expect a good result.
You're right.
So understand that that's just now. I don't know if Wisconsin is going to come get you or not. You have to understand that this warrant, even if they don't come get you and we end up releasing you, that warrant is still active, and that warrant will always remain active until you go back and take care of it. So let's play devil's advocate that they don't come get you. We release you in 2 weeks. If I were you, I would immediately go up to Wisconsin, and don't just call your lawyer, okay, can you take care of this for me? No, you have to actually physically go there.
I wanted to go there. I was actually hoping, give me 1 second, please. Don't get mad at me. Please let me say
No
something.
one's mad at you.
No, just let me say, please.
Sure.
It's been very devastating for me. But, my plan was to go up there. I'm not crying for myself. I'm crying for my kids. I don't care about me. I don't care if you put me in jail for the rest of my life. Don't bother me. I don't care about myself. I care for my kids. I never did anything in 24 years. Never robbed nobody. I never stole anybody. I was buying and selling diesel truck parts. I was the only one in my family that went legitimate, sir. The only one that went legitimate. The only one that didn't commit crimes. In 24 years, I was the only one, and you could verify this. And now I care for my son, both of them, and one is sick. And that's what I'm devastated about. So they want to fry me and let them eat me. Whatever, they got me now.
You shouldn't have that kind of mindset. The mindset that you should have is that, look, I'm a father now. When you're single, you have no response. You can do whatever you want.
I don't.
When you get married, your life is about your wife.
Like,
when you have kids, your life's not yours.
Can I tell you something else? I want you to know. I want you to know the truth. I want you to know the truth.
Sure.
My brother did all this. And my brother, Tom, who I informed to the authorities in Wisconsin where he was. I spoke to Chris Freeman, the district attorney, that I did all this.
You got to understand, we live stream, so I wouldn't talk about the case. Don't.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Just don't.
No, I want to tell you.
He hurt himself, man. Don't. Don't.
My brother, and it's not had to do with the case.
Okay.
It's not to do with the case. My brother had an affair with my wife. I got married, has a baby. I was 16 years old. Okay?
Bravo. Don't work like that, Mr. La Bomba. If you have things that you need to do, you need to ask for permission first. We don't know where you are. We don't know what you're doing. You just take off and do what you want to do. And it's been like this since the beginning. So I guess we have not gotten your attention enough.
I sent an email to my probation officer to ask.
You don't have a probation officer. You have bond conditions that you are supposed to live up to. Not.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You know well and good what you can and cannot do. You have 2 open DWIs. And I don't want you out at night, and you are still doing whatever you want to do.
I'm not.
It goes with you. No,
I'm not.
You are.
You're back.
Again? I'm not. I asked for permission. I'm sorry. I swear to
They
God,
don't
I'm not.
have authority to give you permission to do anything.
I didn't know.
Then you call your lawyer. You come up here, but you don't do things after the fact. You violate and then ask for
I asked for permission before I went to the meeting. I did. I swear to God, I did. And she didn't respond to me till after the meeting. And I told her if I know,
You
I
were
would.
talking to the wrong person, Mr. Labumba.
Didn't know.
You knew that this was strict compliance with 2 open DWIs.
I'm sorry, Judge.
What's with you?
This one. Oh my God. And
Mr. Butte will talk. Don't go far. How do we reach the person who does whatever they want to do? Therein lies the question. You got your first DWI. We told you, look, this is how you act. This is what you do. Going so much as to tell you that, every day someone dies from a DWI in our great county. Every flipping day. Let you out. Just, no, pick up another DWI. Now, we have to micromanage your life, right? Because you scare me a lot more. all I'm asking you to do is I don't want you to consume alcohol. I don't want you to drive, and I don't want you to go out in the middle of the night. I'll give you these conditions for a reason, not for shites and giggles. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And now, so how do we go forward?
I can promise you, I was not gonna go to the meeting if I had gotten a response back before the meeting.
You've already promised me 2 times before.
This one, when I got the email back the day after I'd already gone, I told her if she had emailed me back before the meeting, I was not gonna go because I'm not playing around with this.
But did you email the day before your meeting?
I did. Yeah, I did.
That is about just. These people are busy, and you work, and you're sending email to county employees. Do you really think someone is going to email you within a couple hours to the next day to respond to you? Do you really think that if you were to reach out to anyone here, they're going to respond to you in a timely fashion? You have to consider how many thousands upon thousands of emails people here get a day. Victoria, how many emails do you get a day?
At least 100, no joke.
You're emailing pretrial services where they have about 2,000 to 4,000 people that they manage. Well, I mean, probably again 2 on a daily basis, where they're hundreds upon hundreds. So for you to think that they're actually respond to you, I don't believe you. I think that what you did was that, you know what, I'm gonna send an email just so that I CYA and I'm gonna go do what I wanna do. That's basically what I think.
No, I don't. I'm not playing with this. I am not playing around with this. I'm taking it very serious, sir. Very serious. I'm very.
There is no act and ask for forgiveness later. We don't subscribe by that theory. We don't. There's no acting like a little child begging for forgiveness later. Okay, Dad, I'm sorry. I won't. That's what my child does. My child will do stuff. Come on, bud, don't do it. Dad, I did it again. Oh, come on, I told you. When people do that to me, your sorry goes in this ear and it goes that out that ear, because I know you will continue to act the way you want to act. I don't know, Will. I'm just.
He showed me proof of the meeting. He was trying to get another job so he could work from home because he can't drive anymore. He was 48 minutes late. And in the email, I guess he thought he would get an email response within 24 hours or so. He emailed that morning. The meeting wasn't until late that night, the next day. So when I spoke with him,
I understand that it's not the most egregious error. I understand that. I get it. But a condition is a condition. And the problem is that if we let you go, what does that tell you?
I know how serious this is. I know. That's why I tried to contact.
The last thing that I want to do is be an enabler. The last thing I want to do is act in a way where it tells you that it's okay for you to do what you're doing without consequence. Because one of the biggest things that I like to teach here, because, in a way I think of myself like a father to everyone. I like to teach, right? And I want everybody, no matter who they are, no matter what color they are, no matter what they're doing in their life, I want them to leave better. And I want to impart that you have to always think of consequence. Because 90% of the people that come here have no self-control and react without thinking of consequence. And it's a shame, because if you did, we would have such a harmonious life. I mean, we wouldn't have the death and destruction we have on our roads. We wouldn't have the killing that happens here on a daily basis. What does he have on his ankle now?
I guess he from
You
what I-
have a scram and a GPS monitor?
Yes, Judge. Like I said, Judge, I speak with him often. He has been taking this really seriously. He calls and asks questions all the time. He just didn't call me and ask me about this one. He thought someone else was taking care of that and he just made a bad mistake.
Don't do it again. If you need help, I'm willing to help you, Mr. Lavumba. I routinely give people here more time if they need it. I really do. And all I want you to do is think. That's all I want. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we regret. Crap, my mouth gets me into so much trouble you cannot even believe. I will continue your supervision. Just please don't. Okay? If you ever need anything else, just come back. Let us know. We can help you. If you need more time for work or whatever, don't ask for forgiveness after the fact. Just come back here first. Contrary to popular belief, we're not that bad. Really. All we want is our public to be safe. And if I know that I can count on you to help me with my public, then I'm more inclined to go with you on what you need. All right? Please don't again. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
On Lavumba? Let me check.
All right, Mr. Vital, you're charged with racing on a highway. You're facing up to 6 months. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you a 9-month deferred. Do you know what this is? What is this? What is a deferred?
Like, on like a probation.
You have to understand that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. And if you fail to live up to your side of the agreement, we will issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in custody, and you're looking at up to 180 days. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Not only that, you need to also understand this is your second racing case now. It's just a matter of time that you pick up another one, do something dangerous. They may very well seize and take that car from you permanently. I can't tell you how many cars I've had in here where they've taken it, a $50,000 car, seized, gone forever. Do you understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with us until you complete it or unless it gets revoked. To be able to successfully complete this thing, you must do thinking for a change, a driver safety course, no drugs, alcohol, random urinalysis, 10 hours of community service. Mr. Vital, how old are you, sir? What do you do for a living?
Teach tennis.
You teach tennis. Where do you teach tennis at?
I teach on my own. And also at Audi International.
Okay. What kind of money do you make a month?
Sometimes 4. Obviously, like I work outside, so like rain, it's too cold, stuff like that.
And who do you live with?
Me and my dad. I live with my dad because he's older.
Okay. Okay. You can reduce it. Yeah. Do you have a Texas driver license? Do you have liability insurance? Okay. All right. You're going to maintain your Texas driver license and liability insurance while you're on this probation and prove it so that we know that you do have it. Mr. Vital, we like to reward people, so I'll make you a deal. if you do well, you do everything you're supposed to, and most importantly, you're nice to everybody, I'll take you off in half the time so you can be done with this thing in 4.5 months if you really kick butt, do well, and most of all, be nice.
Thank you.
Don't. If you want to race, there's places in Houston that you can go to. 59, 610, the tollway, that's not the right place. God forbid you do some irreparable damage, like you run someone over, you kill someone. You know what I mean? All right, how do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will not find you guilty. I'll withhold it for 9 months. Just make us proud, man. All right, good luck.
Judge, thank you.
Thanks, man. Mr. Slater, you were on bond for a case, and now you've picked up a new case. You've now picked up an unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On November 6th, 2024, the officer conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle at 12:11 a.m. after observing it disregard a red light and traveling without headlights or taillights on, as well as discovering the vehicle had expired license plates. Upon contact with the defendant, the officer observed a small plastic baggie containing 0.5 grams of marijuana in plain view of the dashboard of the motor vehicle and within reach of the defendant. The defendant advised he had a weapon under his driver's seat, and a search allowed the officer to recover an unholstered black Glock with a pistol magazine and an unfired round in the chamber.
What is the one thing that I asked you not to do, Mr. Jones?
No file.
And now you've picked up a new case. Sorry, dude. That's it. We will notify your lawyer now. We'll have him come and we'll have you speak to you. Okay? It goes with you. All right.
Judge, I've emailed Connor, who's attached to.
Okay, just don't send him down to Stephen. Let's wait for Connor to get here so we can talk.
Have a seat.
Okay, I'm
Sit back.
I'm dangerous.
I know, that's why I'm telling you.
You gotta be more gentle, so please. Good morning, Judge Fleischer.
Good morning, Mr. Addison. How are you?
Not too good.
What's going on with you?
I've been assaulted by officers in Harris County Jail. They broke my ribs. They then broke my leg. For, I think 2 weeks they've been jumping on me, beating on me, not the inmates, the officers. They ain't supposed to assault us like that. I wrote a grievance to Internal Affairs, I think. No, I wrote a grievance on it. Yeah, because you're allowed to write grievances when they get out of order. I haven't heard from my grievances yet.
Well, the reason I brought you out is that your lawyer is asking for me to give you a PR bond.
Thank you, Jesus.
Well, I haven't given you one.
I know, but we're gonna do the right. I hope you do the right thing. I'll be all right.
The problem is you never come back. You know you don't come back. We give you a bond every time you pick up a new case. We give you a PR bond, and every time we give you a PR bond, you never, ever come back.
I know why, because they're misdemeanors. They're nothing.
They are.
What do you mean?
They are something.
No, they small. They ain't
It
felonies.
doesn't have to be 10 years in prison that you're facing for it to mean something.
Well, what's your point, sir? Your Honor.
How can I give you a PR bond if you don't come back?
What makes you think I'm not gonna come back now? They beat me up real bad. I'm looking at a major lawsuit. Them people ain't no right beat me up. They would kill me in there.
But that's besides the point.
Well, why wouldn't I come back again?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. You answer the question. I'm asking you.
I got family out there, sir. I got children out there, sir.
Mr. Addison, just this year alone, you've picked up a trespass, false report, interference, trespass, theft, felony harassment, and now you have a theft and a trespass again.
Who happened to the felony harassment? What happened with it?
Well, I don't know. It was an attempted harassment of a public servant, but that doesn't matter.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Still a felon.
No, I don't care if it's a felony. Anybody know felony about doing the right thing?
The thing is
What?
that you need to stop talking to the judge and me this way.
No,
This
excuse me,
man,
ma'am.
this
You gotta wait
man,
with
this
these-
man is about to
Your Honor,
give
Your
you,
Honor.
either give you a PR
Well, whatever.
bond or not.
I want whatever.
All right.
I ain't supposed to say nothing to the judge.
Well, why don't you come back?
I will. I ain't got no choice.
I'm gonna be locked up for a long, long time, sir.
Every bond I have you here, they're all at 5,003 because you never come back. 1, 2, I mean, even from last year, they're all at like 2,502, 5,000.
Your Honor, excuse me. I got dementia. I have a bipolar schizophrenia. That's why I don't come back. I'm bipolar, sir. I have dementia. That's why I don't come back. I don't remember court dates.
Here's the other thing. Mr. Addison, I don't want to let you out to the street. If I were to let you out, I want you to go somewhere. A family member's house, mother, father, anyone. But I don't want to let you out on the street because that's setting you up to fail. And I'm not going to do that.
Well, I'm going to a program then. That was the purpose of trying to put me on probation, right? So I'm going to some kind of program. I'm going to a program.
I don't.
Yeah. No, I have a drinking problem, sir.
Who do you have here that's willing to help you?
William Chapman.
Family member.
William Chapman.
Who do you have?
William Chapman.
Who is that?
William. My brother.
Will he take you in?
Yes.
If Lori reaches out to him, will Lori say that he'll take you in?
Yes.
You have a number for him?
If you have someone that's willing to take you in.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I apologize. Yeah, I mean,
Just yes or no, do you have a number?
Yes, we can get up the, yes, he has a number. I don't remember, man.
Okay.
I'm bipolar schizophrenic. I had dementia. Certain things I don't even remember.
That's gonna be a bad situation.
No, it ain't. No, it's not. You need to call William Chapman. He worked for, he's an ambulance driver. Okay, he's the best character model and a young man.
If you have someone that's willing to take you in, then I am willing to let you out.
Yes, sir. William
But I'm going to tell you now, I'm putting a monitor so I know where you are. So I don't want you to take off again.
Okay, okay, no problem. I can go for that.
Find a place that you have that.
Call William Chapman. That's all they do. Call William Chapman, sir.
Well, I'm going to have Lori. I can't do it, but
Okay,
Lori
she
can do it.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to give it to you.
Thank you, sir.
Chance if you have a place to go to, but I'm not letting you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And now I can wait until my courtroom. We can take this to trial, these cases like that. Or we can sit there and put me on, I don't even want to monitor. I'll try that one. Okay, because I ain't got no reason to run from nothing. I ain't got no reason to hide from anything. I don't even like this lawyer. I don't even want her to represent me, sir. Because she's a terrible lawyer.
Her?
Yes.
She's amazing. What are you talking
She ain't
about?
not for me. She's trying to help y'all give me time.
If she didn't care, she would not have brought you out.
That's not true. She about money, sir. This whole system is the medical system, this system.
I'm not going to disagree with you there, but the bottom line is if you came back, we would let you out.
I know that. So why you think I'm going to come back? That means me, I'll be totally free.
I've got 15 cases here that tell me why you don't come back.
Well, dog, I'm saying we're dealing with now. We ain't dealing with the past. We're dealing with the here and now, sir.
Look, let me ask you this. Just be nice to Lori. She's trying to help you out.
I don't want her as my lawyer. I want to file. Well, if we're going to do something today, perfect. If we're not, I don't want her as my lawyer. They beat me up in that jail, so damn, they killed me. Okay, no, they almost killed me. The detention officer did. Okay, you see my leg? I was walking when I was in jail. They damn my leg. See my head? Not everywhere. They won't even take me to the hospital one time.
There's an easy solution.
What?
Don't pick up any more cases.
What do you mean by that? You're right about that.
Be good.
So you gonna let me go home?
If you got a place to go to, yes.
I do call William Chapman the third.
Try right now, but hold on.
Yeah.
Be nice to Lori.
Okay.
You promise? Okay. Lori, if you can reach out to Mr. Chapman, then we'll see.
He has a number.
Okay.
Or some more identifying information.
And then we have probably a ton of bonding paperwork here that's probably got it on one of these pages, and I can comb through it with you, you know?
I'll go and look on.
He works for the ambulance department.
We're gonna try to find your brother.
He's my payee, sir. I get a payee. He's my payee. And I get Social Security, sir.
We're gonna find it for you, okay?
Amen. Thank you.
Come back.
Yes, sir. Because you remind me of God.
Lift your feet. Just no. Okay. Well, you want to walk? You want to try to walk?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll try to walk.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, Miss Addison.
He talking to me. Oh, good luck.
Nice.
Thank you. I am, sir.
Be nice.
I want to start a ministry under you.
Judge, would you like me to start filing the bond conditions?
Wait.
Hold on.
For now, I'll go through it with you.